Yeah, it works. Alright. That was a long time to be prepping, but it's necessary.
Nowhere to run. Too slow.
Yep, there's that move.
Damage critical.
Ow.
Hostile gathering.
Yeah, damage critical, you're telling me.
Line side recommended.
Now
Can you keep up? Insufficient.
come back here.
Advancing. Destroy.
Tried to do the Duma thing, I guess it didn't respond or something. Oh, they're still here.
Not much of a challenge.
I love Elena just whiffing out a gun like it's nothing. Why does Elena run like that? Why does she run with like her arm out? It's like she's holding a sword, but she doesn't have a sword. That's so weird. Alright, now it's not like that. It's probably like her battle ready. It's probably like her battle stance. Oh, dude, we're like catching a boat, aren't we? That's what we're doing for the story? I vaguely remember.
I think we're in luck. You know what they say. When ships come to dock, birds arrive by the flock.
Never heard that in my life.
They're up and running again. Like, just look at all those birds.
I doubt a mere fleet of ships brought this many birds here.
Oh, filthy pests!
Maester, are you all right?
I'm fine, but nothing good would come from fraternizing with you royals.
I think it's the other way around. It's karma for you being such a sourpuss.
What was that?
Ew, gross! Get away from me! What's up, Elena? Is something wrong?
No.
Ugh, the stench.
Okay.
Am I crazy, or has the number of people on the streets taken a huge dive?
It certainly has. There seem to be even fewer people than when we were last here. Why?
Sorry to spring this on you all, but can we hit up Dr. Vanel's for a second? I have a really bad feeling about this. Dr. Vanel, what's going on with the village?
There you are, Nina. I'd love to know the same. It's been this way since the first ferry arrived from the east.
Everyone, do not be alarmed, but I believe we should vacate the area as soon as possible.
Why?
This village might be experiencing an outbreak. If any of you, especially Ray, got infected, it could be fatal.
Wait, but can't we?
Doctor, isn't there something you can do about this? Some medicine or semiomancy you can use?
We have symbols to reduce fever and cough, but those merely treat the symptoms. They are not a cure for the malady.
Let me get this straight. Ships brought this disease with them, right? Meaning it originated somewhere in the east. Thus, worst case scenario, the whole eastern half of the kingdom could become infected too. Therefore, if we just leave this disease to spread,
it would still pose an immense risk to you and Chloe at the very least. Understood. Just to be safe, however, everyone besides Nina should move as far away from this infirmary as possible. I also strongly encourage the use of face masks. Cloth will suffice if none are available.
Gotcha. Dr. Vanel, Elena will provide help. Just fill her in on the details.
Pardon me, are you a doctor?
No, but I have the skills and knowledge comparable to one. Also, it's impossible for me to become infected. I can safely examine the most ill of patients. This is ground zero, Ray. Take the others far away from here.
Is COVID gonna hit the universe of Star Ocean?
Let's just hole up here for the day. I don't want to incur Elena's wrath.
I'm curious as to what form that would take. I'm sure it would make for quite the spectacle.
You're a braver man than I.
At any rate, I must go. Some of us have to wash feculence from their raiment.
All right, then. In the meantime, we should sit tight until we hear word from Nina and Elena.
Can such flimsy cloth truly prevent us from contracting the illness?
Not really, but it's still better than nothing. Plus, you're not just wearing one for your own health. If you ever get sick, it'll keep you from infecting other people, to some extent.
I don't understand. How does the act of covering one's mouth and nose prevent the spread of disease?
Oh, right. You're not really up on bacteria and viruses, are you? Would really like to ask Midas just how much people here know about that kind of thing, but where is he? Still getting his beauty sleep?
Dude, did they like... Were they like making this game? They like looked to the COVID pandemic and they were like, oh, let's include this to make it more realistic.
Hey, Midas, the hell you still in bed for? Time to get up and face the day.
Ray, please, not a step further.
Huh?
Contact Elena this instant. He could be in danger.
Okay, you got it. Elena, you busy right now? Looks like there's something wrong with Midas.
His temperature is more than high enough to constitute a fever.
Will he be all right?
Still too early to say. We must rush to collect some samples, however. Those birds' feces.
Why do we need that?
Simple. Because it serves as a breeding ground for a specific type of bacteria. That bacteria causes Helgar's disease, or colloquially, the rot.
The scourge ravaging this village is Helgar's disease? And Maester Felgreed.
Leticia, remain calm. It may be a fatal disease for the people of this planet, but it can be eliminated.
Is that really possible?
Yes. I read through all the research in Nina's possession. Using that, we should be able to create an antibiotic. We cannot, however, fashion it out of thin air. I'll need multiple samples of the microbe. As it resides in birds' fecal matter, that's what we'll collect.
Aren't you overlooking something? Rifle is a veritable aviary at this point. With this many birds here, isn't it already too late to save the town?
At first glance, but there aren't many people infected. Why is unclear, but the samples will help elucidate that. Don't worry, I will do the actual collection.
So where do we find these samples? The port?
No, in the many roosts that have sprung up all over town. By observing their flight patterns, I discovered something. Each bird belongs to a distinct social group. If we investigate the nests of these groups, it should yield invaluable information.
We've not a moment to lose.
We got Elena back. We don't have Nina though, or Midas, of course, because Midas is not feeling well. Okay. Are you going in here?
Anyone home?
Dude, they actually wore the masks. This looks so stupid. Hello, treasure chest.
Sweet!
A strength potion.
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost.
This is really reminding me of in Star Ocean 4 in the planet Roke, they have the stone disease. That's what this is reminding me of right now, this section of the game. Because most of the Roke arc is centered on the stone disease, where Raymond gets infected. Probably need to go like on this roof first. Yeah, okay.
I finished collecting the sample.
What's this other bird sample thing? Oh, I think it's up here. And maybe not up here, maybe it's just on the ground. Don't fall, don't fall. Good. What's this other bird sample? What could it be?
Let's play a Soa.
Yeah, dude, let's play a Soa during an outbreak. Yeah, I'll play a quick game of a Soa. People are dying, but they could probably wait for one game of a Soa. Alright, gotta like get back in the zone here.
Not bad.
Reduces MP by that much.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
I'm not getting like any of my good pieces here. Well, he used a gunner on me. Of course he got to absorb MP.
Not bad.
Where's my Lenneth? My Lenneth hasn't come out.
Not bad.
There's my Lazard. That's something. I don't think Lazard's gonna help me right now. Let's put Farlene here.
Not bad.
Probably should lower your MP. Alright, we might be able to bring this back. Maybe.
Not bad.
I might just go with my 400 damage flame charge to like catch up here. How many soldiers do I have on the ground? Just one. I mean, either way, he's gonna eliminate a piece because I'm gonna be surrounded. It's a close game. I'm not sure if I'll win. It's pretty close here.
Not bad.
Although I am behind now. I can reduce your MP here. Yeah, I might lose this. Out of that piece.
Not bad.
Yeah. Alright. Back to finding where these bird samples are. Where am I looking? I thought there wasn't a solo player on the roof. That would have been hilarious. Is there a way to, like, go above that? Okay. Gotta be like here. Stupid physics. Can I zoom in this? What am I missing here?